Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we will see use the map feature of VM Insights to understand application components. Let me just quickly log on to the portal and take it from there. I am logged on to the portal. So in VM Insights, we can view the discovered application components on Windows or Linux virtual machines that are running in our Azure environment or tenant. We can observe the VM in two ways: view a map directly from a VM or view a map from Azure Monitor to see the component across group of VMs. So this video will help you understand these two viewing methods and how to use the map feature. So there are prerequisites. You should have Azure Monitor agent with process and dependencies enabled like we did in our last video. If you have not seen that video, I would recommend you to watch that video. And if you have seen it, but if you still have any doubts, please watch that video again. So before we dive further into the map experience, we should understand how it presents and visualize information. Whether you select the map feature directly from a VM or from Azure Monitor, the map feature presents a consistent experience. The only difference is that from Azure Monitor, one map shows all the members of a multiple tier application or cluster. The map feature visualizes the VM dependencies by discovering running processes that have active network connections between servers, inbound and outbound connection latency, ports across any TCP connected architecture over a specified time range. So if I go to my VM that I have enabled application insights for, and if I am correct and look for map feature, it is not here, so it must be under monitoring. I have an alert. Okay, that is what I enabled. I'm sorry, I will go back to my VM again. Size, networking availability, extensions, application. And I'm sorry, I missed it. To view a map from a VM, you go to monitoring. You see here insights, click on it. Click on map. It will take few. Okay, now you see this. Now, drag it here. Now you see the map here, right? The map visualizes the VM dependencies by discovering running processes groups and processes that have active network connections over a specific time range. Now if you see here, if you expand this, a server group contains a set of machines grouped by a common port number, 9 unmonitored IP addresses. Click on log event, click on alert. Now you see the port 157. This is my VM. This are the client connections. This is how a map would look like, right? So by default, the map shows the last 30 minutes. If you want to see how dependencies looked in the past, you can query and you can hour, or you can set a custom time like I did now for an hour. Okay, do it here, and then you see this is the map. Okay, and same way you can view a map from the virtual machine scale set. Now if you see the server port groups, right, if I click on here, right, server group summary port 3256. So server port group represents ports on servers that have inbound connections from the mapped machine. This group contains the server port and a count of the number of servers that have connections to that port. Now if I select it, it has only one server. right? One unmonitored IP address, which is this server only, right? And if you click on the client groups, see, these are server groups, right? You come here. These are client groups. So these client group represent the client machines that have connect to the mapped machine. A single client group represent the client for an individual process or machine. It says 4 clients, but you see, (194.80). These are the IP addresses connected. Same way, if I click on 21 processes list, it shows me the list of the processes, right? And the map also shows us the failed connections. These are the processes, how they are linked. The failed connections are represented by the dashed red lines, which indicates a client system is failing to reach a process or a port, right? This way you can use the map feature after you enable the virtual machine insights on an Azure VM, right? And if you want to directly look at it from the Azure monitor, then you just go to the Azure monitor on your Azure portal, pick an account if you're using multiple accounts, application insights for VM, you click on map, it will become the same thing. Now we are accessing the Azure monitor. See, same thing. If I click on expand groups, port 123, one server. Which server is this? I'll see. Destination port is this. SVC host. Same thing. Okay. I hope this is informative for all of you guys. If you have any further queries, please mention them in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Have a good day.